What's up, guys? We're back with another video, and today we actually got some replays. We got about 4 replays of me playing with Bastion. Oh, you gotta love it. So, without further ado, let's get into this. First, B1. Ooh, that's an exclamation point. Don't know how to use this. First match is against Zorga. Ooh, look at that. The Zorga, please. You see this? You see this hand? This hand is just like, I'm saying, mm, deck building is so much fun these days because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do when it comes to deck building anymore. But standard drill, time to go. Can't even rush because I run nothing but grade threes. I run 4 rooks and just the only grade ones I run is this and the PG. The rest is just grade threes. So you can see how this deck is finna get real nuts. Leave the trigger in front in case. Oh, wait. Yeah. As you can see, I do not remember this. But yeah. All these cards versus Zorga. Zorga is okay. So this is back when. This is still when. This is still when. Zorga is. This is just DBT01. DBT01 stuff. The stuff from DBTO2s. This is very like tournament E deck. This is from my battles in a tournament for what was it? Vision Cup. It got I got real exclusive. To be honest, I reached top 4 and then I went to sleep. I reached top 4. I reached top 4 before my match. I'm looking I'm looking at the very previous match before, like the first top 4 match. And then when it came time for my top 4 match, I was already passed out. But it's whatever. Check check. Discard. Stand up with more power. Attack. First trigger check. Second trigger check. Heal trigger. Ooh, that over trigger. Hmm. The thing is, Zorga's so tanky for no reason. I can't do no damage to this. They just come up with power, power, power. Oh, what's that? Power. 33. No guard. Critical trigger. Critical to the Vanguard. Now let's get spicy. 10,000 power going to the front row. Well, 12 key to the front row. So all my units are grade 3. Now 30k at the Vanguard. 40k at the Vanguard. First trigger check. Second trigger check. Those were the 2 chargers. That went too fast. And PG. So tanky. And they still got a grade 1 perfect guard that they could bounce back if they had the cards. So good. 41 nullified. 41 I'll take that. And then nullify. Send and draw. Here comes another Persona ride. Now let's get spicy. Big numbers all over the place. 45? Hmm. So you know they got that ghost chase. This is to the pass. I am able to stand. Hmm. That was like a very that was very back and forth. Zorga, even with me drive checking this wonderful over trigger, is very tanky. Very tanky. I don't know why y'all be disrespecting Zorga like this. But on to the next match, B2. And this is another Zorga match. Like everybody was playing Zorga because Zorga was that deck. Y'all need to hop on that train. Zorga is just good. So Blaz, draw two and discard in order. Which is weird that Jay would discard. Okay. Not leaving an order in your hand, my boy? Bad idea. Discarding Mantis. Well, they can always just get back the order, but still, you better call. I'm so mad when my opponent doesn't give me 2 damage. Over trigger on the first damage. Still go in from a drive check. Now this was a definite fight against um this was a fight and what I could say um my opponent didn't very as you can see they didn't very commit to the board. Um they had this to try to go ahead and get some plays started up, but they decided to hold back. I think that was a good decision because they didn't. It's they not like they had too many cars. They want like too many cars in the damage zone for their cost. They can always just like look all these cars in here, and they can just not touch their hand at all this turn with just a big group of just like a big power all over the place. Wait, did they persona right? Yeah, they persona right. Why wasn't that triggered? Why wasn't those effects coming in? Oh yeah, this was before the new update. This was before the new update, so there was no automatic persona right added. Oh, I had to shuffle back because my opponent actually attacked the rear guard and I thought they was attacking Vanguard. Um did I use the skill here? No, I didn't. And I forgot to soul blast. Reminds me to keep that extra power, but that doesn't remind me that I did I use the soul blast? I don't know. This replay going by too fast. But I'm just trying to show y'all the magnificence of games. Let the record state that I was tired. I was very tired throughout this whole This whole match. Throughout the entire tournament, actually. Exhaustion personified. But the opponent attacked me with the big numbers. I had to find a way. I really thought I lost this game. That's a 15k shield right there. 15k shield. 43, 48. I had just enough. I had just enough. That was wonderful. Beautiful place. 45 at the Vanguard. Again, just forgetting to show blast. Of course, my opponent reminds me that I ain't use skill. Be like, it's whatever. And then I just get through sheer force of will. Ugh. That was definitely not my game to win. I was making so many misplays. But on to the next. This will be against Bruce. I feel like Bruce is my best matchup because Bruce don't have that much defense, so I can just crash my way through. If I could go first, I could just crash my way through. But ride, but they do got a killer. They do got a killer offensive power that I don't like. Check it up, kill, and then kill. Let's attack these rear guards. Check, draw trigger, draw. I should have attacked the rear guard actually, because this can get dangerous. This can get dangerous. I should have used my Kagero senses to sense that. When you have Kagero senses, you can see what the cards you want to retire are. You should retire. And I just couldn't see that. I'll draw to you. Putting Refluke into the soul and giving 10,000 power to Dark Strain. An attack for 20k. You can't stop me. Dry trigger check. This card stand up. 35. 35. 4 damage. Can he survive? 4 damage. 5 cards in hand. And he's working with Beerus. And plus I got a Persona ride. I literally thought I had this game in the bag. I literally thinking to myself right now, I have this game in the bag. So I go crazy. I go crazy. First, what was it? Refluke. Uh, then Alden, Refluke, and Darkstrain. Darkstrain skill, Soul Blast. 45 at the Vanguard, now 40 at the Vanguard. My opponent guards for over triggered to pass. Power to my rear guard. Gray 3. Discard with the extra 10,000 power. 45 at the Vanguard. And that's a win. That's a win in the books. Bruce cannot beat me. Bruce cannot. Bruce needs more the defense. It needed more the defense. But let's make this one quick. Let's make this last one quick. Is this the same match? No, it's not the same match because different hand. Different hand. I got a facade in hand. Which reminds me, is facade even good? Is facade even good right now? Because I don't use like the one that's burning up my resources is Alden. Dark Strain I just use for Refluke to just keep on putting stuff into soap. Who knows? Attack, but this time a Bruce player going first. Now this was a fight. This was probably one of the toughest ones for me. So let's get into it. Staying on the offense while soul charging. They do. Every Bruce player was teching Electro Spartan. It was just crazy, I should say. I got to call the Bastion boy. Bastion be Bastion. Check heal trigger. It's 23. Oh, that's 25. I saw that 8. Critical trigger. And then guard. I'm still at 1 damage, and Bruce cannot do nothing to me at this point in time. Attack 15k. Attack the rear guard. Drive trigger check, second trigger check. Discard 10,000 power. Attack the rear guard once more. Attack the rear guard once more. I don't trust rear guards. I don't trust rear guards. My opponent held back his final rush. I found that weird, but looking at his hand now, I see why. Attack, first check, second check, draw trigger, 30k. Did he just? Yeah, a lot of mistakes were made. A lot of mistakes were made. My opponent has 10 in soul. I'll guard that with a heal trigger. That is a no guard territory. Damage check. You say the Vanguard attacks. Oh, my opponent holds all these. I remember now. My opponent holds all these cards in their hand to defend against the big boys. These big grade 3 boys. Oh, yeah. I know this looks like it's going fast because I put it that way. But my opponent was slow play. Was in slow play city. I couldn't stand it. But 35 at the Vanguard, 15 at the Vanguard. And they guard with the over trigger. Why not just the heal trigger? That would have just made it to the pass. You already know. And you already know I don't have this. Ooh. But me checking the over trigger, I was checking the over trigger. It was either I was checking it first or I was. Ooh. But 9 cards in the deck. My opponent thinks they can defeat me. They are wrong. It's a no guard, critical trigger. I was scared that he was gonna get another one. The fear was running through my bones. And I was able to save my Bastion. At this point, I was thinking to use Alden's skill, but I would be like, that's a waste. That is a waste. I remember that I couldn't use Dark Strain's skill. Heal trigger power. Yeah, I didn't pull grade 3. I got scared. But my opponent had 3 cards in total. I was like, please. Let me survive. So-called acrobat, presenter. Think they left cards in here. So this is 13. I guard 23. Do I no guard this? Do I no guard this? I guess I did not. Oh, and I left I checked the amount of triggers that they had. And I believe they had only like one or two triggers left in deck. And I just like no guarded that. And I was like, ooh, I'm so spice. I'm so spice. But call Alden. It's time to finish it. 20 at the Vanguard. 15. Critical trigger. Gray 3. Stand up. Attack. Attack. This game is going down to the wire. 18. 13. And I literally just flexed the point that, oh, you only have one card in deck. I'm just going to guard with everything in my hand. That was rude. Don't ever do that. But I most definitely had to do that. I most definitely had to do that. I was just so relieved at that point. But thank you guys for watching another episode of Perfeito Vangado Extreme. Te come Chiari. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more Card Fight Vanguard content. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.